I'm in the whip, all in the wrist, I never switch, ice in the wrist, car on the wrist, all in the wrist, watch how I flip, watch how I whip, I'm in the whip, all in the wrist, I never switch, ice in the wrist, I get the money but I never switch. They saying you switch, you won't get it. You know they came from the bottom and now we is lit. You was lit, I gotta get it, I gotta get it. You hating cause ice on the wrist. Why bet you wanna be famous, They act like they made us, You know I'm icy in Vegas, This for the that hate us, I make a lot of new money, When the not savers, You be liking my flavor, I think it's cause ice on the wrist, on the wrist, on the wrist. Watch out for this, I never switch, I never switch, I never switch, I never switch. Ice on the wrist, ice on the wrist, ice on the wrist, ice on the wrist, ice on the wrist,
It seems like only yesterday we were here for Super Bowl 52 and now back for the road to the Super Bowl here in the Twin Cities at US Bank Stadium. Coming up, an important divisional round matchup in the NFC between the Dallas Cowboys and the Minnesota Vikings. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30.
Watch 85 all day, all day. Here they come, here they come, here they come.
First and 10, Cousins. That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr.
Yeah, baby, yeah.
And they'll wind up getting this to the 37, gain of 9.
Hey.
That
Four down.
short by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield.
Let's go.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? Second and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he did that. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, baby.
Throwing on 2nd and 8, Cousins. And he's got the hook up here. It's Kyle Rudolph. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 42. So they go from one 42-yard line to the other as they come up now 1st and 10. Cousins gives way to Cook. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
4 down, even.
On 2nd down, it's Cook. Just a yard there, so it brings up a tough 3rd and 12. And on 3rd down, the Cowboys bringing an extra defensive back. From the gun, here's Cousins. Found his target, it's Anderson. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 15-yard line.
55. Check,
Cousins
55,
going to come
Mike.
up on a
Watch the
1st and
pass.
10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. On a jet sweep, this is Johnson. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Double tight. Hey.
On 2nd down, Cook.
Run.
And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7.
That's
Still a
it,
couple
baby.
yards
That's
short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down.
53's Mike. Check, 53's Mike. Drop deep.
Cousins on 3rd and 2. And he will score. Touchdown.
Nice
Vikings.
touchdown, baby. Keep working.
A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Vikings take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Gostkowski with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
Here we go. Set. 8. Read.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, y'all. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home.
Joker, 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 Joker.
Let's go.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well.
Come on,
I
fellas.
think this one's going to be a face mask.
Here we go.
Now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you
weapon.
factor in the personal
Let's
foul
pick it up.
yardage.
Exit.
Guys, out of time. Let's get off the field.
Hit it.
Off the field.
He'll look to throw. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down.
You got him.
But when you're going up against a talented receiver like that, you just know that they're going to bring more people to him.
On the ready.
They're going to
54,
double cover
right there,
every
right
chance
there.
they get.
54.
I think that is what we're going to
keep
see
it up,
all
keep
game
it up.
long. An early taste of that double, maybe even sometimes triple coverage we might see.
Yeah, I think what they're counting on, his talent to sometimes beat that double coverage.
And he'll be taken down across
Come on
the
now,
50
let's
at
go.
the 45 in enemy territory. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down.
Go now. 60 Pittsburgh.
54. Hey, watch the slant.
Big River. Big River.
A first down carry by Elliott. 5 yards is the tally
I'm
on
gonna
first
hit you
down. That brings up
all
second
day,
and
baby.
5.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of
On the
blitzing
set.
Mike,
often
57.
alters the normal spacing
Hey,
and
me
run
and you
fits
all day.
and leaves
All
creases
day.
like they were able to
I'm
exploit
coming
right
after
there.
you. I'm coming after you.
Bravo.
Mike's 57. 57. Push him back.
Off the play fake,
Push him
he'll
back.
look to throw. Open man is Ross, complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard
Good work, boys.
line.
Let's go.
That
Let's
one
go.
goes for 30 yards.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty,
Ready? 10
excited
logo.
about.
Check Mike
But big
54.
plays,
Mike
let's
54.
face it, that's what we
Right here, right
absolutely
here.
look for.
Check go.
That was great. And what our
Check
camera
hot
missed
route.
was the
Hot,
fist
hot.
pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game.
Yeah,
Only a yard
baby.
on the pickup there. Second and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs
Down.
against the wall.
50. Plant.
That's a win for the stock
yeah.
troops right there.
Tight end to
And
the right,
if I'm
boys. Tight
them,
end to
I
the
get a
right.
little bolder
Move.
now.
Hey.
They won the
Ready,
first
ready.
battle. Keep coming
four,
after
got
them,
four
put
down,
the
four
pressure
down.
on them.
The quick slant caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal
Yeah,
line at about
baby.
the 1-yard line. A touchdown-saving tackle there. Now it's third
Ready,
and
ready.
goal. They've gotten it to
60
the
or.
1. Can they get that final
Here we go,
yard
here we go.
here on
Kill,
third
kill,
and
kill,
goal?
kill, kill. Hey, turn it up, turn it up.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining
Ready.
as we step
Mike,
aside
54 is
here
Mike.
in
Blue draw
this first
Parker.
quarter.
Watch 54. Get that quarterback. And up.
Now.
Check,
This
check,
time he'll
check.
look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. From a yard out as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. That's an early touchdown grab for last week's NFC Offensive Player of the Week. He was so electric, and they talked about it all week long. Have to try to contain it.
And now for him, being able to focus on the task at hand and not just immediately assume that last week it totally carries over, but you got to like the start that he
Come
has.
on, baby.
Showing those
Let's
great
go.
hands that we've seen from him throughout.
55.
Cousins
Hey,
and the
D-line, let's
Vikings
get in
with
there.
a
Let's get
first
in
and
there.
10 at their own 22.
Where's the hot?
Off the play fake, Cousins. That'll be complete to Cook. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
The hot.
That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's second and 11.
Where's that?
Give to Cook
Come on,
out of
come
the
on,
gun.
run.
And he's going to be brought down on what'll be the final play of this first quarter.
Baby.
These two
Get 'em,
teams
boys.
all tied
Get 'em,
after
boys.
one.
Right
The hot.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here
54 Mike.
defensively. 6
Stay
DBs in
with
the
your
game.
man. Where's the hot?
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. His first
Good work, boys.
reception
Let's go,
of the
let's go.
divisional round
The
matchup,
hot.
but it's good for a
Hey.
first down as well.
55. Nice,
Cousins going to
sweetheart.
come up on a first and 10. And
Check,
he's
check,
completed
Lucky.
all
Where's the
7
hot?
of his passes thus far. Draw play, Cousins to Cook. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
The hot.
Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on second down.
Where's that?
From the 40 now on second down. Cousins into the hands of his receiver, Anderson. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 39. So from Cowboy territory now, here's first and 10 at the 39-yard line. Cook. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be second and 8.
Mike 55! Mike 55! Come on out here. Come get some. Come get some. Come on here. Come get some.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Tyrone Crawford in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. Now after the sack, Cousins and the Vikings come up here third and long. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
Good job.
Well, Brandon, there's no question who we're going to look to on third and long, but you can bet this defense knows that as well, so they've got him blanketed downfield. And this ball winds up being intercepted.
Come on, set.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
Tackle made there by the UCF man, Mike Hughes.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions,
watch the slant.
I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about it in the first half.
I'm coming for
maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in.
Get ready. Get ready.
2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down.
First down, Cowboys.
Set, ready.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10.
Watch the run. Watch the run.
Get it.
Here's Elliott. And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line.
I call that pass success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Gator.
Second and 6. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40.
All day,
Daniil
baby.
Hunter
All day.
in
We
there to
coming
get
all
him.
day.
It's a loss of 5. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football before he knew it. He was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
And he's going to go down again. Anthony Barr, he's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks brings up 4th down.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. Third and long, why are you calling play action?
Because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play-action sack. Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line.
Nice hit,
Call it a 3-yard gain, and that'll make it a second down. To throw, Cousins. It's caught, Smith. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. A gain there of 21 yards.
Mike 54.
Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend.
Let's go.
First down, here's Cousins. Setting up the screen for Cook. 7 yards there on the first down screen play. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. Second and 3.
It's our time. It's our time, guys. It's our time.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end complete. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 36. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. As they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Cousins going to come up on a first and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. A bit of an opening there on the first down run as they get this forward for about 6 yards. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. From the 31, Cousins. This one taken in by Olabisi Johnson. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 18.
Check 55.
Cousins now 5 for 5 on the drive. He's responded after the interception. It's 1st and 10. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Four down.
Now Cousins. And the catch made by Johnson. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. The Vikings going to use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Cousins again. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. And in his 15th season, he's able to get this one to go. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
Here we go.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Likely time for just one final play.
I can't believe they even let you
run. To talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this?
Here we go, D. All day, defense, all
day. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
There it goes. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby.
So a dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage.
And it's really difficult when you throw it in that direction and versus that zone. That means the linebackers have gotten to their spot, gotten their heads back around, and they can see the quarterback and everything in front of them. And they took big advantage of it, went the other direction. Excellent blocking, and picked up a touchdown.
And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Here we go.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They trail by 10, 17-7 as they come up on a 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Elliott. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road in just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
We take it with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Let's go now.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Buzz. Ready.
Drop to throw. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Amari Cooper, his intended receiver, and now it's 2nd down. Another incompletion with that one. He's just 7 of 14 throwing the football. 50%. Typically not going to get it done, is it?
And let's just make it simple. And that's exactly what they do.
On 2nd down now.
It's
Elliott.
Get it.
He's got a first. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Vikings pick up the football. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. On the ground, it's Cook. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
All day. Woo!
Now Cousins here on the bootleg. He's got Smith here. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking first down.
Single receiver, single receiver. Hey, you're on an island over there. Single receiver.
They go play action. Cousins. Hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down.
You see me?
DeMarcus Lawrence in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
Watch out. Check
They're in
Mike
some hot
54.
water now
Mike
after
54.
that sack.
Let's go,
It's 2nd and 21.
Let's go, defense.
Throwing.
And here we go.
Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
Woo!
Randy Gregory in there to drop him in sacks on first and second downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long. Cousins. That's to Cook out of the backfield. It's a 4-yard pickup,
Yeah,
and
baby.
that's going to make it 4th down.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. And I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the second half.
Down.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And the turnover
Under
last
10.
time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly
You
right.
like that, don't you?
All game
All day,
long,
baby, all day.
they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis
Ready,
is
ready.
symptomatic of the
50
success of
plant.
this broadcast.
What I like
Quit
is that you
talking
gave
about
me
it.
the
Hey,
word, and
Alpha.
I just kept using it.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Gonna take a shot for Gallup. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down.
Come on, set.
Ball
60
on the
or.
30 as they come up 2nd and 10.
I got you.
Get it.
I got you, son.
Out of the
Check
gun, it's
37.
Elliott.
Check 37.
He takes this from the 30 to the 34.
That second down play call
Right
was
there.
not to pick up the first
All
down. It was to
day, baby.
accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to
Ready?
speak.
30
They needed to
days.
make up some ground, and they did.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Mike, 55. Check,
They're gonna look
55,
to
Mike.
throw.
I know he ain't got it.
Got his man, it's Eifert. And he's going to be marked down short of the first down. Needed the 40, but he's a yard or 2 shy. And now the Vikings are going to stop it here on defense with a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they bring one here in this 3rd quarter. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. This is fielded inside the 5. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Vikings will be backed up deep to begin their drive as they take over first and 10. They start the drive with Cook. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line.
Let's
He'll
go,
get
boys. Bring
15
it
and a
up.
Vikings first down. So
Check,
first
watch
and
54,
10 now
watch
from the
54.
30.
I smell fear in that offense. Fear in that
Run with
offense.
Cook. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Right there. 54, right there, right there. 54, Mike. Blue Dan, Blue Dan.
On second down, it's Cook. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line.
Here we go.
They're trying to show they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop him. Here's Madison running on first down. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Mike's 54. Mike's 54.
Let's go, D. 7. Cousins. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. DeMarcus Lawrence able to put an end to that play, and in so doing, puts an end to this 3rd quarter. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. So from
55,
Cowboy
Mike, 55.
territory now, here's first and 10
Get-
at the 46. Throwing is Cousins. He finds his man Johnson. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down. On the carry, it's Cook. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down. The Vikings on third down. They've hit 4 of 7. This will be 3rd and 6. To throw is Cousins. And this is Cook with a grab. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and it'll be 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. Well, that was a long attempt to begin with, so the fake you might have known was somewhat of a possibility. Credit to the defense, though. They weren't fooled.
You're right, they weren't fooled. And they were in a position of having to play it both ways. Guard for the fake, but you still want to rush the kicker because it was a makeable kick. So they end up getting the best out of their hands, stumped the fake, and they take over the ball.
Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And he'll go down, but
not
before getting
get inside. Let's go.
the 30. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
90 Wolf.
He don't know no better.
Kill. Turn it. Kill.
10th carry now for Elliott. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down.
Let's go.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough,
that's right, baby. They don't want it.
Gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people.
Mike 20.
Please grip.
After 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up
We
now.
ain't begin to tear you up.
And the catch good.
Don't
it's
get nervous.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Baby.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because
260
everything was
outlaw.
right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
This will be caught at about the 6. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. As they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Gold able to tack on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. This is taken at the 3. And he'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a 1-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
The 4-minute offense is just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent games, steady games. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is.
Just
make sure you're careful with it.
On the left.
And again,
move.
Get those first downs.
Everyone's got 4 down.
Cousins to throw it. And this one complete to Smith. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. And Quigley now on to punt as he sends this one away. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards.
Come on now, let's go.
And the Cowboys will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, and their defense gets them the football back.
Now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. And I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. They want to be methodical. They don't want to take the big strike and go after it right now.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Mike 55, Mike 55.
Hey, Foxtrot. Protein, ready.
2nd and 9 now.
Hey, eat. Watch the pass.
He's going to find Gallup here complete. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw.
70,
I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
Now a play fake here on first down. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And they'll get it out short of the 45 at the 44. 17 yards on the play there, and the Cowboys have a first down.
First down, Cowboys.
Let's go now.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning.
Hey,
let's see if they do it anyway.
Mike's 54. Mike's 54.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And a terrific return as he brings us all the way back to the 30. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get the timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. This, in all probability, another run here on second. They run with Cook. He's been busy tonight. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19.
Let's go.
This is now in a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. First down, here's the run with Cook. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. On 2nd down now, it's Cook. And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line.
Here comes the boom.
So that will get him halfway to the first down marker. 7 yards makes it 3rd and 7 now.
Watch QB drop. Watch QB drop.
Now Cousins. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
Boom all day.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
And Gostkowski's kick is good. And they stretch the lead to 6. It's 20-14 now. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now. They feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down.
Ready?
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Critical condition here, obviously. To get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
Double dog,
once they do take the big shot, you've got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and make it an easy throw.
Oh, boy, I know you felt that one.
Nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short in the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he goes unguarded. So there's a lot to think about if you're playing defense in this situation.
We'll see if they can cover all their bases.
High 7. Let's go. Get it.
Mike 54. Big stop, D. Big stop. Let's go.
Being chased out left. And the ball is knocked out.
That's it, baby. That's it.
So they stay alive in the NFL playoffs, move on to the conference championship. And do you think that the printing press is starting to get those T-shirts and hats ready, my friend?
They have to, Brandon. They have to be ready because if you win, you've got to hand those out on the field right away. And just think about the pressure for the players now. Families are going to be talking about tickets to the Super Bowl even before you play the conference championship game.
So that'll just about do it for Charles. You've been watching the NFL.